Sean, as you can see, and Daniel Land, the property of the Laurel Farm Private Limited, was selling you 162 with an opportunity to purchase 148 that are just 5 minutes younger off the same property. So a unique opportunity to put together a number of young ewes that have had the opportunity. Anybody got 220 or 30? 220, only suggesting a figure. 220 or 30 was 220.
Elders Wycheproof conducted their monthly sale on Friday. Greg Boyd joins me. Greg, not a big yarding here today, just over a couple of thousand sheep, but it was everything that was here presented well, and there was a buying field here that appreciated the quality and the small number.
Yeah, they certainly did. So, but as I said, it's hard to get vendors to sell this time of year when there's plenty of feed around, and they're trying to probably put a bit more nick on their stock too.
Yeah, you opened up with a pen of, or a couple of pens of joined ewe lambs, just over the $200, $210 or $15.
Yep.
Pretty good money for those.
Yeah, very good money, guys. They weren't over big sheep, so yeah, so good money for those for sure, and not a high percentage scanning, like high percentage of twins in them. So yes.
Yeah, the pen next door, which were empty young ewes, but had a bit of fluff on them. They could have made a little bit more. You thought?
Yeah, I thought they could have made a bit more money. Like I thought they made more than the 240s maybe, just with the way the crossbred job will be in the spring. And as I said, they've got the rebate on them, and you'll go to our November sales and through the south, well, they'll have no wool on them, and they'll be making that money or more.
Yeah, you went on the merinos then, and there was a few pens of merino ewes and lambs of various ages, and they sold pretty well. There was very few breeding sheep here today with lambs at foot that sold under $170.
Yeah, well, I think most of those made nearly around the $200 mark, so all those merino ewes, so yes.
Yeah, so it was a good day. You had a few pens of wethers at the back, and strangely enough, they were older wethers. It was 4.5, 5, and 3.5, 4.5, and 5.5 year olds. We don't see those.
No, and someone else made that comment too, that you don't see 4 and 5 year old wethers in yards anymore, so not in the store yard anyway situation.
Yeah, and those sheep made just over the $100 to $115. Could have, in another month or 6 weeks this year, $60 worth of wool off those sheep.
If you keep for another three months and get the pelt on them, yeah, they'll cut a fair bit of wool, I'd say.
Yeah. So another sale next month you're aiming for?
Yeah, no, they certainly have sale in September, October, November. So that's our general run of brooding sheep that'll start coming in for that time of year. That's for sure.
Yeah, nice to have a few string a few sales together actually and make a few runs.
It is, and it'll be sort of like there's a few people they can sit on a computer and watch it, but they still want to get out to the yards and have a look what still is there for sale.
Yeah.